Hi guys, also that you have tuned in today. I'm showing a very cool and interesting watch. This time, this puppy right here, and I will take it right off the bat from my wrist so you can directly check it out. Please apologize my skin condition. It's really bad. I had to, swap out the brake discs on my own on my Nissan GTR, and it was a little bit messy and my skin reacted directly. So sometimes it really looks like I am peeling like a snake, but it's really just an allergic reaction. However, let's get back to the beautiful watch that you see right here. It is the Luminor Submersible Panerai Automatic. It's very interesting to see this watch. I think it's been built over 20 years in various model lineups. Like if you look closely at that watch dial, you see the dots directly applied, the lume dots onto the dial. They are other models from the submersible line, also PAM24 I think it's called, with basically a white gold, I believe, frame, and that's it, and a brushed or super shiny bezel. They also have it as a titanium model, very interesting, and then they have this watch in waffle design. So never just buy one without knowing exactly what kind of reference that is. Me, for example, I was really searching for that 24 PAM and received it in a very good condition, I must admit that. And it's overall a very beautiful watch. I mean, due to its short locks that you see here, is really super comfortable on my 7.5-inch wrist and conference size. Super comfortable, very variable, and I would not go really with a smaller diameter than 44 millimeter. It's not too high building up. It's a very sporty in appearance, I have to say that. It's one of the sportiest Panerais from that year. It's a 2003, not a 2013. No, it's a 2003 Luminor Submersible. And with Panerai, there are so many things to look out for to be really sure that the watch is in a good condition. Most of the time, if you're trying to buy that watch, the hands are very oxidized. They're started to show age, and the dial does have here and there a blemish. So with this piece, I'm super happy. You probably will also notice, oh, look at that, changing out the freaking brake disc. But yeah, I did it with the watch. I wanted to let you know, guys, I did it with the watch. I was almost bathing in dirt, debris, and what you can imagine when you're doing that brake job. So it really, it's a robust and very well built watch. Of course, the purpose is water resistance of 300 meters and being a dive watch, but it is a super everyday wearer. I enjoy it everywhere I go. I love to have it. It's not too classy like the other models that I tried to tell you up front. It's a very sporty looking watch, and for a guy like me, I'm doing a lot of well, I'm working out a lot. I'm agile. I'm fast. I'm quick. I do not like to have that classic appearance. I'm not into too much the classic style. The old money style stuff. So that's the reason why I really love that watch. It is from 2003, guys, and we can still wear it in 2024. I mean, absolutely cool. So what is cool about the watch? It does has a protection. This is so cool. I mean, you can spot it from a mile away that this is a Panerai. One of the coolest watches you can ever get is a Panerai. And it is, if you are a collector and you are serious about the stuff that you are doing, you are buying yourself a Panerai. Panerai is like, you're not trying to prove anything. You're buying what you like, and that is Panerai. And if you ever come around the Paneristi Group, I have to tell you, this is a bunch of very nice people, very kind-hearted, good guys. Many of them are very deep into the let's say not military background, but they do have their well, trained, you know, they're trained background in all sorts of special forces in regards of the government, if you understand what I mean. So it's very cool to know a few people here and there, but you never know when things can, when shit can hit the fan and you might get in trouble. So with those kind of connections, I think it's either a little bit harder to get yourself in trouble. So, however, they are very, very supportive. That's the most number one thing. And they are on a regular basis doing some Paneristi meetings. And I cannot wait to get to another one. I was being invited a few years ago, but then I, received a few invitations, but unfortunately, we're somewhere, interrupting my holiday plan, and I could not be there. But regardless, the people are very cool. I like what they do. I love how they celebrate the brand, how they support the brand Panerai. And to be honest with you, Panerai really has deserved it. And if you now look where Panerai is heading, try to be very, very youth-oriented. Well, the thing is, I love what they do. I love the new models. I do not like the sizes. I do not like the variation of sizes. I do not like that, hey, Breitling-esque style for everyone has to fit the watch. No. I don't like that. I would like to, keep the watch still, the diver's watch that is not suited for everyone. And if you would like to have it, you have to buy it, my friend. You have to not think a lot. It doesn't pain if you say you're going out for watch shopping, shell out 12 grand, and then you do not think about it. But I would like to explain it that way. You have to understand that this watch is a special watch. To own a Panerai is always special, and to understand the brand and the heritage, the legacy, the history of its brand, and what means Firenze in 1860, and the stuff is very, very important for you. And I would also say you just have to do it. You got to go into the shop and buy yourself a Panerai and not regret it. I mean, you are special if you are doing that because you understood the watch game. You understand me? It's not a Rolex. It's not like, hey, I'm buying it. I would like to have, my fair share of revenue out of that because I'm, selling it and flipping it. No. It's a Panerai. You buy it and it stays with you. And if it ever gets sold, of course, it will be a lot of more worth it than you have bought it. No financial advice here. Everyone is, having to be responsible with its own money. So what I said is only my opinion, and I'm not trying to, convince you about anything, but that's how I see, You buy the watch and it will stay forever. It's like a Patek, without being a Patek. It's much cooler. It's an everyday wearer. I mean, you cannot go with your 5712 out there every day, and the thing is, you can do that with this Luminor Submersible. Little tiny things that are just so cool about the watch that I have to show you guys. As for example, if I take it onto this crown protection guard, you see there's a screw in there. You can unscrew it, then you have just a naked watch without a crown protection. Some people like to wear it that way. I'm not the type of guy, but look, it looks completely different than any other watch you've ever had in your hand. And if I now take it and try to play around a little bit, fill around with the bezel, you can also see the bezel action. Now I'm going to just shut up and you can listen to it. A tool watch, guys. And this is how it feels like a tool watch. It's like you have to have one in your lifetime, one of these babies in your collection to really have a nice and cool rotation in your watches. And even though if that will be your first watch and your last watch, it's worth it. What can I say, guys? If I go a little bit closer into the dial, and I told you there are dial variation, Weffel dials, and you get variations where those hour markers are in either a white gold frame, I think. However, very, very polished frame, and you have to look out for, or look at their hands, looking at such hands. And I will try now to use my zoom function. Now, look at that, guys. Try to hold it as steady as possible. This is not a joke, guys. You see that? This is a very, very high quality watch made by Panerai for the people loving the watches. Look at that. It's not a joke. It's a beautiful watch, guys. Beautiful. Very well maintained. And if you don't know, and maybe you know, but for some of you that are, you know, just chimed in and would like to know a little bit more about Panerai, these watches are known to be real strap monsters. I mean, just unscrew here, or the newer models, you just push here a pin in there, and then you just swap it out, and you can get yourself so many cool straps for it. Rubber, be it rubber or leather. So cool watches. And what can I say? This is the Panerai that will never leave my collection. Never, never, ever. I will always enjoy this watch. Always, and I cannot wait, you know, to get more straps for it, more variants. And if you look online, I mean, dramatically, the look of that watch is changing once you swap out the freaking strap. It's so unbelievable, so cool. And maybe what I would like to also show you is the operation of the watch. So I just pull that lever, pull the crown into the second position, and then start, you know, turning. Look how easy that is. Look how everything has been done. So I can just, you know, take my finger and the date just jumped into another position. It's really, really cool. And maybe you can hear it, maybe not, but when I try to... It's endlessly turning. Endlessly. It's really like a 50 Volju. It's still not stopping. So I hope you heard that. This was basically the movement, and I truly enjoy and love this watch. Guys, let me know what you think about that review. Should I do more about Panerai? Would you like to know more about this watch in particular? Let me know in the comments below, guys. And if you let me just get back into the normal zoom, if you enjoyed what you are seeing here, hit the like button, subscribe, and as always, we're going to see us in the next video. Love you guys. Bye-bye.